Hello, sound check. Okay, so this will be my first vlog regarding my game COW. So I'm going to try to document my whole journey in this particular game. So the current game that I'm in is World War 3, ID number 4043040. So that's the current game that I'm in. My name is Uthred Ronaldson, and I'm currently on day 7 of this game. So this will be my first time that I'm going to try and document my whole game and see how it will go. So by the way, before I continue, let me just show you uh, my stats and who I am. So there you go. My name is Ronald Uthred Ronaldson. Uh, I started this game last April 12th this year, 2021. So I'm currently rank 14, and my kill death ratio is 2.61. I have kills. I have killed 407 units, and I have lost 156 units. So provinces, I have um, conquered 1,840 provinces throughout all my games, and I lost 276 provinces. I played 1% in PC and 99% mobile. So that's the reason why I decided to also document this using my mobile phone, just so that since most of the people who's playing this also uses mobile, so that we will be able to understand each other better. They will be able to understand this also. So there you go. Games joined. I have joined 3 games already. Two two is finished, and then I have one ongoing right now. So I started this last April, and I started with 2 games. So the first game that I played was a European theater, World War III, and basically that's how it goes for for beginners, for newbies. Um, Players will start uh, using a European map. So so I was not able to document that since that's my first, basically my first game. And then right on the same day, I started a World War III um, world map event. So it's similar to the game that I'm playing right now. So in this game, uh, the whole world is involved. So the map includes the whole world. So it's a realistic map wherein it shows the actual borders of each countries, uh, and it also shows the current borders of each countries. So that's how the game goes for World War III. So I also started playing that game. So during the first game, I won, and I joined a coalition, and the coalition won, and then I also started playing um, this particular game, World War III. The second game that I played, it took me 62 days to finish. We also won that game. I was part of a coalition, and it was really a dramatic and a very uh, a dramatic and a um, uh, thrilling event because I was matched with a very good opponent, um, a very a seasoned veteran, an experienced player who was playing since 2018, and I played as the Philippines, and then my opponent, uh, the one I'm referring to, was playing as Libya. So we formed, I joined a coalition. However, that coalition leader um, decided to, uh, go inactive. So I became the leader, and I had an ally who is Japan, who focused um, on building his navy, and he became successful doing that. And because of that, he was able to build a very strong fleet that dominated the world. And because of that, we won the game. So I controlled the air by building aircrafts, and then my partner Japan controlled the seas by building by upgrading and focusing on upgrading his fleet. So um, so going back, so on my third game, I decided to just focus on one game because somehow it will be pretty stressful if you will have lots of games going on, especially if you're a competitive person like me, who doesn't like losing, And so um, I don't have any losses yet, even back on my COW games or Call of War, World War II games. So I don't have any losses. So here right now, I don't plan on losing, but of course, let's see. I just right now my perspective changed, and I just wanna change, or I just wanna enjoy the game for now, and not to stress about it too much. But of course, we will still do our best to win each game. So there you go. So again, I started as Afghanistan on this game. The country of Afghanistan is considered small here. I started having just 6 cities. So my original cities were um, Herat, which is situated in my western border facing Iran, and then I have Kandahar right here. Now Kandahar, um, just 2 days ago, is my border close to Pakistan, or it was my border close to Pakistan. And then I have Kabul, and then I have Jalalabad, and Kunduz, and Mazari Sharif. So those are my 6 core cities when I started this game. So just to give you a background or the geography of Afghanistan here and how I assess these games. Okay, so Afghanistan is right at the middle. It's part of Central Asia, or it's bordering Central Asia as well as India and the Middle East. So it's right at the middle. So there. So its its eastern border is Pakistan, and its western border is Iran. So it is landlocked. It has no access to the sea originally. Yep. But later on, I will explain what happened because you might get confused because I already invaded Pakistan at this point. But I'll explain, and I'll go back a little bit uh, so that you will have idea as to what happened already during those 7 days. So, and my border is are 4 countries. So this 4 countries are Central Asia. We have Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and then Kyrgyzstan. So these 4 countries here on my north, they are all bots. So they only have one main city. So that's how you will determine if the cities or if the countries are bought or if they are human. So if they only have one city, that means that country is a bot. So just like this one, so Uzbekistan, whose capital is Tashkent, and then we have um, Tajikistan, whose capital is Dushanbe, and we also have here Kyrgyzstan, whose um, capital is Bish. It doesn't have any cities, but yeah, we have Kyrgyzstan, and there, those are the four countries who are on my north. And then I also have on my northeast, I have borders with China. So if you will start as of Afghanistan, the only border you have with China is this province, Wakhan Corridor. So that's your border with China. It's just a small strip. Okay, but right now it got bigger because I already conquered most of the northern borders, northeastern borders of Pakistan and China. So there. So and then on my east is Pakistan, and there you go. So as you can see, I almost conquered Pakistan already, and I have conquered most of its cities. I already have four of its core cities, and the only cities left are Karachi and Multan. There you go. And Multan will be captured by my 3rd Infantry Division within 48 minutes. So there you go. So Pakistan here is bordering India. So right after I captured Pakistan, I will have a new border. Okay, so my new border will be India and this country here, which is Kashmir. So Kashmir is a bot, so I won't worry about them. So my new border will be up against India, and I think I have to change my sensitivity here. I think I can't, but anyway, I'll do my best to lessen the movement and the screen. So there, the country that I will be up against will be India. There you go. So here's the current status of this world here after day 7. So if I will zoom out, there you go. As you can see, let me just give you a the current geopolitics of the world. So let's start with Europe. Okay. So this is Europe right now. So in Europe, we still have United Kingdom. We also have France, Spain, Italy, Poland, and there. I'm gonna start with that. So we have a couple of potential strong alliances here or coalitions, which I'm already planning against with. Right now, I don't have any coalitions yet because I'm not. Uh, that's my strategy basically. I don't want to join any of the coalitions just to give myself some options, to free myself to select options later on after the games because it's difficult to join a coalition that's not gonna be a winning coalition because as much as possible I'd like to stay in one coalition. I'd like to be to keep my loyalty and my loyalty to my coalition, but of course your main objective here is to win. And you know if that's where I'm gonna focus on winning the game. All right, so I'm gonna focus on winning the game. So if the alliance that I'm gonna be uh, joined with, well, let's say inactive. So I'm not sure how it's gonna went, but I don't have any fixed strategies. Okay, I keep myself flexible, and as much as possible, I want several options open so I can, you know, um, I can decide based on the advantage that um, my country will get. So that's what you call in diplomacy. Um, ano ba tawag doon? That's what you call self-interest. So you're focused on your self-interest. Okay, so going back to the coalitions. So we currently have um, several strong coalitions here. So um, we have the NATO coalition, which is composed of France, Italy, Poland, United Kingdom, and Spain. So they are complete already. And then we have another coalition, which is the Entente Americana, which is formed by Mexico, Argentina, Chile as the leader, and Peru. And then we also have the Middle East Coalition. Middle East Coalition is formed by Turkey, Iraq as their leader, Ukraine, and Romania. And later on, we will check their maps also. So we have there. So those are the main coalitions. So, but let's check them one by one. Okay. So we have the WPA coalition. So the WPA coalition is basically done at this point. So it started as China and Russia, but as the game progressed, as you can see, Russia is slowly being conquered by Sweden. Is this Sweden? Oh, Finland. So being conquered by Finland, and right now, China is almost done here, but I think it will still take a couple of days to finish off China because of its vast territory. But China still has remaining cities. So right now, its capital is moved in the Lhasa, right in the Tibetan Plateau, and still has pretty much sizable territory here. And I still have the Hainan province, the Hainan Islands, as well as Hong Kong. Hong Kong is still holding out. So I'm not sure if Hong Kong has a garrison of troops there. But other than those, there's still Harbin. So China still has three unconquered cities. So he still has a fight here. To be honest, he still has a fight here. That depends on how strong Japan is. So by the way, China is being conquered by Japan. So there. And then the second coalition here is their NATO. NATO is France, Italy, Poland, United Kingdom, and Spain. So that's NATO is mainly composed of European countries. So we have the United Kingdom here, who already conquered Ireland. Damn, so he conquered Ireland. And after conquering Ireland, he took part in capturing uh, the countries of Netherlands and Germany. So Germany was divided between England or United Kingdom and France. Okay, so the alliance here in the Western European countries, this one is what I am concerned about. So these countries here can be very formidable in the later games if they continue to expand. So that is something that I am worrying about. So this, I think, will be my main concern right now If um, at as of this point, as my country is Afghanistan, so Afghanistan is a very small country, and of course you don't have direct uh, influence or contact with these European nations. But the only thing that I can do right now that is to hope that their neighboring countries will hold out and prevent them from growing too much. But moving forward, so we have Poland, who is the NATO's eastern frontier against Belarus and Ukraine. So there, and Sweden, and Sweden was conquered by United Kingdom and Poland. So there you go. So they're pretty much dominating Western Europe, and then Spain is conquering Morocco up until this point, and Portugal is still a free country. So let's see. So right at this point, 7 days, you really don't have to rush because um, you have to consolidate resources. You have to be careful. You have to know uh, who you will be. What kind of strategy you will be doing here. So and we also have Italy, who's pretty much silent until the no he actually attacked Austria there, and we still have Austria. So yeah, we still have Austria. So Koper was occupied by Italy, as well as some Albanian uh, territories here. So okay, there you go. So that's NATO, ladies and gentlemen. So the next one will be allies. So allies is composed of Egypt, Iran, and Bolivia. So this is funny. Bolivia is right in South America, and Bolivia is in the middle of the Southern American continent. So right now he is being attacked on all sides by Argentina, Brazil, Peru. So I don't think he's going to survive because he is surrounded. So if I was Bolivia, then my main concern will be my neighbors. And I'm not going to form an outside or a coalition from a faraway country, that because they won't be able to help me. So there. So and what else? They also have Iraq. So Iraq is doing good. Oh no, Iran. Iran is allied with is part of the allies. So Iran, as well as Egypt, who is currently being swallowed up by Libya. So I don't think Egypt will survive here. Um, so once Egypt and Bolivia is finished, the remaining country will be Iran. So there. So that's why I'm not that much concerned about Iran because he is silent at this point. Although um, he hasn't quit, he's still there, but he is silent. He's not doing anything. Though he already have an army base in Bandar Abbas. We also have an army base in Birjand, and he have a an army base and an airport, an air base in Tehran. He have basically almost an army base as well as arms industry. Okay, so in Ras Ava, so he has a army base also here, but he doesn't have an army base in Tabriz, so he's not concerned about his borders with Caucasus nations here, but he has a border with Turkey, so that's something that he has to be concerned about. Not unless they have a an internal alliance or an agreement already. So, um, but I'm not really that much concerned about Iran because I can take him. I have a strong air force already. I have 5 aircraft, so I already have a wing. So let's see. So it's the 13th fighter wing, and I already eliminated a lot of Pakistani units with those aircraft. So I'm not concerned because I have an army, the Second Infantry Division, stationed in at Herat, uh, to respond to any emergencies if in case Iran attacks me. And Pakistan will be over soon, so I will consolidate the land, and once the cities are pacified and no more rebellions will arise, then I will proceed to my next conquest. But for the meantime, I'm still not decided who I'm going to take first. Okay, so let's go back to the coalition. So we have the South. This one is India and Japan. So India and Japan are allies. So once Japan conquered China, he will connect to India. So that is my threat. So that is a dangerous position. If that happens, if Japan completes its conquest with China, and he completes his borders, or he joins his borders with India, I'm gonna have a big trouble there. So I need to conquer India as quickly as possible before China uh, fells. And once I conquered India, then I can push north against Japan in case he wishes to have a war with me, or we can be friends. I'm not a warmonger leader. I'm a friendly guy. I'm a friendly leader, and um, so I will definitely welcome everyone. Okay, I'll just drink some water. I'm doing a vlog. So the next coalition we will discuss will be the Entente Americana. So this one is Mexico, Argentina, Chile, and Peru. So this one is in Central and South America. So Mexico, Argentina, Chile, and Peru. So Mexico is being conquered by the United States. So, and his allies are too far, and I'm not sure if they will rescue Mexico here, but they're busy with their own wars. Argentina is expanding and was able to conquer Paraguay, as well as Peru, who's trying to capture and conquer Bolivia. But there. So let's see what's gonna happen there. So we also have a Middle East coalition here, which is uh, formed by Turkey, Iraq, Ukraine, and Romania. So it's a Middle Eastern coalition, but it's a form. They are formed by two countries from Middle East and the Balkans countries. So there. So Romania is expanding. Um, it it has captured Moldova and Hungary, as well as some parts of Serbia and Bulgaria. And Turkey has captured Syria together with Iraq, and they have also captured Lebanon. Now, right here in the center, we have Israel, who is currently being shred to pieces by his neighbors. Although he was able to conquer Ma'an, or Aman, sorry. No, it's Ma'an. The name of the province is Ma'an. And Irbid. But his main cities are now in the hands of Iraq. Gaza is in the hands of Iraq. Tel Aviv, the former, and Jerusalem are now under the hands of the rebels. So poor Jerusalem. So they will be captured soon by Iraq and Turkey. So and um, um, what else? So North America is United States and Belarus, and then Southern Cross is Australia. So let's go back and check those my thoughts here, all my thoughts here, of course, and I'm gonna share my strategies and my thoughts. So about this game. So there. So let's check the my strategy. So let's talk about the strategy that I'm gonna do here. My current strategy. Okay. So we will talk about that. But let's check the events first here. So we have conquered Jampier. We have conquered Guadar. Our fighter wing. The 13th Fighter Wing have engaged with the 4th Infantry Battalion in Karachi. So I'm almost there. I'm going to capture the second to the last cities of Pakistan. Or no, that's basically the last city. I'm gonna capture their last remaining city. Um, and there you go. So I'm expecting that this will be completed within a day. My conquest of Pakistan will be completed within 24 hours. So, so there. So what thoughts are in my head right now? So how will I play this game? How will I um, win this game? Okay. Of course, we cannot predict what will happen. I cannot predict what will happen in the end because there are 67 players in this game and I don't know any of them. So, and I wouldn't meet them. And they are all over the world. So, let's see. So, as Afghanistan, this is a very small country. In our world, in reality, Afghanistan is considered a failed state. It was a monarchy before it was conquered by Russia or by the Soviet, and then that's where the problem started. So that's where the some radical terrorist groups started to form. So, but anyway, I think I can create another video for some historical events, or maybe I can put it as part of my video in the future. So let's see how this vlog will go. But yeah, it's a very small country, and uh, in terms of world domination, I don't see that. It's impossible to think that Afghanistan will be able to dominate and rule the world. But we can't be sure about that, of course. So it depends. Someone who's brilliant can possibly conquer the world, right? So let's see. So um, right now, I'm almost done conquering Pakistan. So here's my plan. So once I'm done with Pakistan, my main objective, my next objective will be to go to India. Although I'm still open, right? I'm still not committing to that whole idea, of course, because what if Iran attacks me, right? Then I cannot go to war with India if I will be at war with Iran. So I have to be careful about it also. But I'm still confident that I will be able to take on two countries, Iran and India, at this point, because I'm basing it on the performance of those players. So if I will check Iran's profile here, Iran is a new player. Okay, he started June 6, and this is his fifth game. No wins yet, and his kill death ratio is 0.78. So he's probably left this game already. He's probably inactive already, but I'm really not concerned about him right now. Maybe he's just trying this and doesn't really have much time to play the game. So that's a possibility. And then India, on the other hand, India's the India player started February, so he started earlier than me. Okay, he already have 233 games with no wins. So this particular player just loses. Is just going to join a game and then he'll gonna leave. I think that's what this player does every time he joins a game. So I'm not worried about him. So if he's going to leave, I'm going to take his country. Now, my concern is Japan because India is allied with Japan. So, and that strikes me because India has no win. So I'm not sure what he's doing here. But let me check. I'll check Japan. So Japan, Jack 42069, started playing February 15 also with 31 games with 8 coalition victories. So his ratio is 0.64. Okay, he killed 622 players, lost to 971, so not very good. He's not a he's not that good when it comes to he's losing a lot of troops, um, it's difficult to replace troops in this game because it takes sometimes it will take a day to replace a unit. So it's not it's not wise if your strategy is by sending your troops to death and conquering provinces by force. So you have to use strategy. You have to be smart and as much as possible prevent losing as many units as possible. But he has 8 coalition victories, so um, you can win a victory even if you're a friendly nation. Um, it can happen especially if you're a nation who is important in deciding a war between two coalitions, then if you join a particular coalition in the end of the game, then you can win the game. So yeah, there's a possibility that you can win games even if you're not a good player. That's Japan's stats, but my concern is that he is currently invading China. So um, so once he completed that conquest, so he will go here, capture the Tibetan Plateau, and he will close his borders with India. And then, but I think it will take a few more days because conquering these lands are not easy. Sometimes traveling through here will take a day. So that's if I'm going to estimate this, um, this conquest might take uh, a week or two, 1 week or 2 weeks. It depends on Japan's strategy. But to be honest, I'm not impressed because Japan is losing a lot of troops here. Um, so if you will see the news, if you will check the news, between Japan and China, Japan have lost 12,983 casualties, and China only had lost 8,864. So Japan still has bigger casualties. And so there. So there. So I'm really not much concerned now. With my Indian conquest, with my planned invasion of India, I think I will give myself a week to conquer India. So today, uh, maybe I'm going to start my attack with India probably next week. Yeah, because I have job, I have a work. So as much as possible, I don't want to worry and to be concerned of some war when I'm when I have a job. So yeah, I'll build my economy. I'll build my air force because I don't think these two nations will attack me within a week. So let's just hope that some of those countries like China and Iran, of course, also I'm hoping that Iran will hold against Iraq and Turkey if in case these countries, the Middle Eastern countries, decides to attack Iran. Um, I wish to keep Iran here because Iran will be my buffer state against the Middle East. So if I have Iran here as my border, then my eastern borders will be safe. So, by the way, I haven't made an effort to reach out to any of the players here. So, as of this moment, I'm still silent and I haven't made any diplomatic relations with any countries yet. Though I already I already made uh, I already opened my nation to all bots by giving them right of way. So by doing that, I became a friendly nation to almost all bot nations. So my strategy here is to not conquer any bot nations. I'm not going to conquer those small nations. In fact, I will protect them. Okay, so I'm going to focus more on defeating human players. Because that's how you win, by eliminating those players. So if you just eliminate small nations, um, your popularity will go down. And if your popularity is down, bot nations may declare war against you, and that's not good. So having multiple nations at war with is not going to be good for you. So as much as possible, you have to maintain friendly relations with as much nations as possible, or with all the bots, basically with all the bot nations, and those human players who will go inactive will become bot nations too. So if you are friendly, they will be friendly to you too. So there. So you have to maintain uh, friendly relations with the bots. But with the human players, I am not that much concerned. To be honest, I'm a little confident with my skill because right now I have 2.61 kill death ratio. It's a high compared to most players, as most of the players that I see are below zero in terms of their kill death ratio. So so that's something that my enemies has to be concerned of. So having this kind of stats also gives me like privilege to, because some of the veteran players, if they will see that you have good stats, if you have good KD ratio, they will try to get you as an ally. So So that is something that I'm looking forward to in the future. So I will wait for some of the, of course, I will wait for the strong players, and I will try to get them as my ally too. I will form alliance with the strong nations, and we will conquer this world together. So that's basically the plan. Okay, so that's it for my first vlog. So I'll go back again on my second vlog tomorrow, and I will vlog my 8th day of my journey here in the Conflict of Nations 3. So, thank you.